And we're back on the Mana Symbol channel with some late night Skelementals. So this is actually the Elementals tribal deck in the Modern format. So what are we up to here? Well, we are playing a whole whack ton of Elementals. The Elemental creature type really doesn't mean anything in particular. There's been all sorts of different realizations of Elementals, with the only theme that they are sometimes made of elements, sometimes they're kind of ideas made real. But we've got Flamekin Harbinger in here. This is a 1-mana 1/1. That when it enters the battlefield, we can search our library for any elemental, reveal it, and put it on top. This ends up being very, very powerful with Risen Reef, which is 1 blue and a green for a 1/1. Whenever Risen Reef or another elemental enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you can put it onto the battlefield tapped. If you don't put the card on the battlefield, put it in your hand. So this thing is a great card with Flamekin because then you immediately get to draw your elemental card. Thunderkin Awakener is a card that was released in M20 that is really innocuous looking. It's got a strange bit of text. So it's 1/2 for 1 in red with haste. Wow. Whenever it attacks, you can choose target elemental card in your graveyard with toughness less than Thunderkin Awakener's toughness. Return that card to the battlefield tapped and attacking, sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. So it works with Ball Lightning, but it works even better with Lightning Skelemental, which is Ball Lightning, but has a black mana that's snuck in there, and it's a Blightning. So when it hits your opponent, they have to discard 2 cards, which is kind of nuts. We have defensive cards in Unsettled Mariner and Voice of Resurgence. We got a couple of fun ofs, Vesperlark and Endurance. These can, of course, be tutored up with Flamekin Harbinger, as well as Omnath. So this is a bit of graveyard hate. This is a bit of graveyard recursion. And Omnath is a sort of powerful mid to late game play. When it enters the battlefield, we deal damage to any target equal to the number of elementals we control. So this can close out a game like that. It also has the text, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on a target elemental. And if you control 8 or more lands, draw a card. And finally, we have 7 out of the 8 recommended by Turtle Power MTG pitch elementals from Modern Horizons 2, Solitude and Fury. We have a lot of red cards to pitch to Fury and a good number of white cards to pitch to Solitude. So Solitude is a flash lifelink 3/2, and it enters the battlefield with Swords to Plowshares. So you exile up to 1 target creature, and the creature's controller gains life equal to its power. Note, you can target your own creature if you must. And then Fury, when it enters the battlefield, deals 4 damage, divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. It's a 5-mana, 3/3 double strike, does not have flash. And then, of course, we're an Aether Vial deck. We've got Cavern of Souls, we've got Ziggurats and all this nonsense. We've got some good sideboard cards. Let's go play Magic. No Fulminators and Elementals. Some cuts had to be made for the new cards. Yeah, I suppose so. I don't know if that's a big deal. I assume not. We're also a Kaheera deck. Yeah, Kaheera, Thunderkin Awakener, Fulminator Mage sounds like that would have been fun. Kaheera, of course, being the companion for this deck, that requires you to play all elementals, nightmares, beasts, somethings, or somethings. There's like 6 creature types on there. And it also gives creatures you control +1/+1. 3 mana, 3/2 for green or white, green or white, green or white. Nightmare, dinosaur or beast. Oh yeah, the mana dork elemental. Oof. I don't think they always played that though, right? The absolute most deranged list of types. I mean, that was Ikoria, right? Made wait times longer for some reason. You talking about the queue times, Freed? Some speculation I've heard says something about the matchmaking algorithm being improved. I have no idea if that means anything. Yeah, the queue times are definitely longer. And that's been true across the board. I've seen like every streamer is having the same thing. All right, it's late, so I'm going to play a little fast and loose with this deck, but I am going to try to execute reasonably well. Apologies if I make a bunch of punts on these cards that I've never played before. Kaheera. Turn 1 Aether Vial. That's a keeper. We also have Cavern of Souls, so it's like his hand is really good. Okay. So Cavern. Elemental. Vial. And I could use Flamekin Harbinger on my first upkeep if I wanted to tutor up any elemental I want. I don't need to do that this turn because I already have a Voice of Resurgence to play. And we're set up really, really well for the next turns, but just interesting point. Oh. Well, that's a tad rude. My vial! You bastard. Okay, Primal Beyond, reveal voice. Our curve is looking pretty good here, though. Well, the downside of this deck, though, is you have to tap like 8 times to pay mana for anything, because it's all play only for elemental spells. Play only for elemental spells that are now uncounterable. Play only for elemental spells that are now uncounterable and get to wear a fancy bow. Bone shards. Deal. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. And then, Asmar and Omardic Dice in the Kulikar. In Abzan. The cookbook. The cookbook. You're going nowhere, voice. Step into a Slim Jim, baby. I wanted to show my opponent the doom. Here's Johnny. David Letterman. Yeah, they can discard. That's fine. Putting them on 0 cards is worth it. Smash. They like discarding cards. We'll allow it. Allow it. Discards Cauldron Familiar, gets it back for free. Well, they could. They haven't done it yet. We'll see. They might save Asmora to deal with creatures. So if I play Risen Reef first, they get to shoot it down. However, I have Endurance as a flash blocker, which I'm kind of interested in trying to get them with that. So I think I use Harbinger to put something on top. I know I could save the Harbinger for post-Risen Reef. But then next turn I also just have Risen Reef into Lightning Kin, which I'm putting on top. Thunderkin. 2 food, I don't think blocks will work. I do. I think the cat's coming back. But even if it doesn't, that means they're using the food on something, which gives me the space to do what I want, Freed. Like, there's more, like, they don't have infinite food, so they can only remove once at the moment. No attack. Oh, that sucks. Well, hopefully they sack a food to protect their cat. I thought they would be more aggressive still. I mean, in theory, we can out mid-range them here. Okay, they have one card in hand. So they can deal with something. But now they have to deal with Risen Reef and Thunderkin. So, like, I put a squeeze on them here. Oop. Main deck endurance. Yeah, baby. Already came up. But Alabama squeeze on them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So they want to stop the Thunderkin, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We, Wait, what? What are you doing? Just giving up, huh? Okay, then. Okay. Yeah, you got Oval Chase, but, like, at what cost? Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Oh, I could have exiled the Asmora in response there. But, like... Oh, it's going to get discarded unless they... Huh. Well, thank you, Merrywinter. This is not my deck, but the good human that's responsible for me playing it right now is here in chat. Bye, Asmora. Slice. Oh my god, and we get Risen Reef triggers. This is so not okay. This deck is obscene. Obscene. Yes. How many cards has the Risen Reef drawn me? Like 8? Kaheera is not an elemental? Is that what I was told? Cat Beast. Alright. Cat it is. Because I had Pool and Ancient Ziggurat already. It's fine. Uh-huh. Oh, really? You'll just go ahead and not kill my elemental. Good play. Quality play. I mean, it did die because of other stuff going on, but still. They seem very screwed here. Meow. Indeed. I still have Thunderkin Awakener. It's so not okay. Ludicrous.
Just give him one of these. Ooh, hey, ooh.
Thanks to follow their Mountains of Mayhem. Kaheera plus Thunderkin is repeatable Solitude every turn too. What? Oh my god, it's a 3-2. Brutal. Alright, so Needle and I guess Foundation Breaker? I don't think we want more endurances. I think one is fine. Oh, Kaheera and Thunderkin's also... You get more... use Valakut Awakening here? I don't know why you'd want to. Mariner seems not the best. Just because everything they're doing is really cheap. It's just a card. I don't think you need that card. Like one vial and one power one or less. So this gets Thunderkins back and Risen Reefs. Kind of low on Omnath in the matchup. Yeah, I feel that. Not that I know much about this deck, but I don't think Chalice is good in this matchup. They have a wide range of mana costs, and a lot of that stuff sneaks in from the graveyard. I mean, if I could get it on one ahead of them, it would probably be really good. But they're also playing Prismatic Ending. They showed us Prismatic Ending in game one. Maybe it would be worthwhile. I don't know. I'm not sure. Omnath and Vesperlarks tend to be lots of your cuts. Okay, good to know. I'm like, I was considering Voice because they don't cast a lot of spells, but then Voice, yeah, Chalice also off on the yeah on the play. I might bring it back. Hand's fine. Put a mulls. I will not. Like a Harbinger for Risen Reef, or just straight for Thunderkin. I guess I'm getting thought seized. Nope. The book. Oh, we get the Foundation Breaker. I think. Hey man, Assemble just got back from playtesting Modern for 2K on Saturday. Hold on. Didn't win a single game. Sorry, I'm gonna read this when it's their turn. Heartbreaker. Sorry. All right. Didn't win a single game versus Heliod as green-black food. Do you think I should just swap and play the blue-red monkey deck that's been doing okay? I have lots of practice with Legacy Delver, and they seem to play similarly, so I don't think I need a lot of reps to learn it. Yeah, if you want to. I would play it in a couple of matchups and maybe online if you can a little bit and see if it's anything that you're interested in actually playing, because it may not be. Yeah, I can't imagine the monkey deck probably has a better matchup versus Heliod than food because it's got counter spells. Heliod seems to fold up pretty badly to counters, although they can grind really well. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it would, but I mean the food deck is really good. But if Delver is what you play in Legacy, I would recommend you play something Delver like, and the monkey deck is very similar. Okay. So we draw the breaker. I kind of want to shoot their Saga and go Fury my Flamekin Harbinger, kill Asmorano, Marduk, Dice, and a Kuldakar. I think I want to break the Saga. These cookbooks don't bother me right now. If you're worried that the meta will be saturated with Heliod, then I recommend you pick a deck that you don't think is going to lose to Heliod, like you are planning on doing. Foundation Breaker. Boop. Hey, opponent, you like the card Naturalize? Because I kind of like the card Naturalize. Use the ability. Yes, please. The thing is, do I want to... I don't really want to pitch either of the cards in my hand. Weirdly enough, I want to pitch the Skelemental. Is... 2 cards in hand. They have 2 cookbooks though. So I'm pitching the Skelemental. And the reason I'm doing that is Flamekin can get me to Flamekin can get me to Thunderkin. And Thunderkin will get everything looping out of my graveyard with Kaheera. You may have another Asmo and you maybe get both next turn. I don't understand how I'm going to do that, but okay. You get both. You get both. Oh, well. I'm sure they play another. They would never do that. I mean, I don't know this player, but like, come on. I don't think they're gonna. Do I just put him on empty-handed? I guess so. Yeah. I guess that's yeah. That's what you thought. I don't think they would just do it unless they haven't shown me an oval chase yet. So, and they would have by now. They would just be spewing foods. Grief pause. My opponent grieving here. Ditches their whole hand. Prismatic Ending and Bone Shards. 2 sorceries. That's a yikers. Okay, so they're mostly dead. We can always pull the Strifo move of put Kaheera in our hand at some point just to pitch the Solitude. Trail of Crumbs. Good draw, actually. Just go attack, put Thunderkin on top, play Aether Vial. Put your Iron in your hand, immediately pitch it to force. Sky Noodle away! Off on an adventure. It is not wrong. Like, the extra card matters a lot. Companions are freaking real deal, dude. So we just set up for the kill next turn. Thunderkin Awakener. Painkiller. Pain. Ah, gosh. Bless you, Judas Priest. That's concession. Turn 5 kill, baby. Get him. Get him. I feel a jowl coming on. Ooh.
Boom, baby!
Not even playing Boom Bust. Don't even care. It sure was Running Bulldog. I watched him win a challenge and make the finals of the second challenge like the week later. Oh. My first deck when I bought into Magic Online was Stripo Pile with Ren and 6. 0 Wastelands. Gentlemen, we got him. And they died like a dog. Total victory. Killer hand, let's go. Lead on Reflecting Pool, anyone? Anyone? Anyone in for lead on Reflecting Pool? I kind of like it. It's sassy. Just don't click on the wrong land second. No, it's fine. I'm not going to do it. Opponent moles to 5. Uh-oh. Did we hit the Tronic? Opponent's hitting the Tronic. Do it. I do love having a land in play that's just like, nah, I can't tap for anything. What do you want? What do you want? Steam Vents. Something says Cascade to me. So Primal Beyond, Reveal Voice, white, green. Dream Crusher. Dream Crusher! Why you don't lead on pool? Everybody knows that only fools don't lead on pools. Okay. Smash. Just because they have red mana up, so I want to refrain from playing Skelemental here if I can. I think it's going to be really good against their Mull to 5. So let's see if we can eat through some of their removal. Don't really know what they're on. Petty Theft. Seems like a bad plan, opponent. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Nice Rhino deck. Okay. I assume this is Rhinos. This could be Cascade Living End with this like the most god awful opening. You put some Rhinos into play? Yeah? Is that where we're at? Yeah, go nuts. I can beat that. I guarantee it. Jesus. So Reef does put it into play tapped, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm pretty sure I want to pitch for Fury with Skelemental after playing Reef. Just blow off one of the Rhinos this turn. Set up to go nuts next turn. Let's play the Reef first. See if I don't draw like a Solitude. Yeah, and we definitely pitched the Skelemental here. Just kill off a Rhino. Aether Vial. Sure. I will take it. Oh, right. Still had land drop. All right. Aether Vial. In attack mode. That's the turn. So then we can play Omnath and blow up another Rhino. Assuming it resolves. Oh, I have 6 mana. I can play Mariner first, too. I'll just take the 4 here. Wait a minute. When I do this, you're supposed to lose. Second set of Rhinos immediately would be a little frightening. Oh. Oh! Hey, look, it's a little frightening. Oh, no, that's a Brazen Borrower. Never mind. Oh, they don't want to give me another voice trigger. That's cute. That's the sad kind of cute. I mean, I want to play this, but like, pretty sure what I was going to do before is just better. Value Town. I mean, we're already there, right? Please cast Outburst. I was really excited for it. Skelemental. Man, do I just want to knock their hand out here? Kind of. Kind of better than killing the Rhino. Yeah, better than killing the Rhino for sure. At this point, just hosing them on resources is way more powerful. And since I'm not playing... Jeez. We'll just smash with that. I have chump blockers if I need to block the Shardless Agent. Just trade the voice, probably. Okay, perfect. How does it feel? It feels good. Feels good, Blitz. Not gonna lie. This deck's kind of popping off. Every game just feels unbeatable so far. Okay. You go on the blocks, friend. You go on the blocks. Sure. Alright, they have 0 cards in hand. They're dead. I'm pretty sure. Wow, they're dead. Do Cascade decks have Blood Moon in the sideboard? Some of them do, yeah. So we'll need to respect that. You made me bleed my own blood. Yay. They had 7 toughness. I have 12 points of trample. Their best block is block elemental, block a 2/2, and take 15. Or block a skelemental and take 14. Oh, Chalice coming in, though. Yeah, some do have Blood Moon main. Chalice should come in, and Breaker should come in. Because we just go Chalice on 0. Block out the Rhinos. We get to keep Aether Vial. Or rather, we should. Mariner is fine. Okay, so Vesperlark out. Omnath probably out. Endurance definitely out. Solitude's probably not worth it. Is it? If they get the Rhinos in, is that... I don't have that much white count. And then... I think I need the Aether Vials in case of Blood Moon. Yeah, Risen Reef is a freaking house. Can you imagine that this was the kind of crap that was happening in Standard too? I remember playing Arena with Risen Reef. Yeah. I think -1 Breaker feels better. Just because if we get Blood Moon, we can still Flamekin Harbinger for a Breaker. Breaker with the Risen Reef. I don't know. It feels like the deck's going to have a lot of air here. But maybe I'm wrong. I mean, we haven't actually put Solitude into play as a creature yet. It's only been a Pitch Swords. Yeah. Throne came out and dumped on everything. Was Field already banned in Standard by the time that happened? I feel like it was. Yep. Hand is perfect. No takesy backsies. Opponent mauls to 4. 4. Oh, do you remember Scapeshift Field of the Dead Terror? Scapeshift Field of the Dead? Wow. Everything coming up Millhouse here. Scapeshift Field of the Dead? Yeah. Alright, opponent. Your move. Oh! So they can't Cascade on 2, so we can pass here. Also, you can't play Chalice into Chalice. So, you know. Just another reason not to do something silly. Ice. Sure. Ice ends up being a good play because I actually had something that I wanted to put in here. Next turn, though, I get to play Voice, and then end of turn, Violin, Thunderkin, and then Violin, Lightning Skelemental. They can force the second Chalice and bounce the first. Well, I can't play Chalice into Chalice, right? Because it'll counter the... One Chalice counters the other. Okay, now we just play this. Oh, I should have vialed in the Voice first. Because they... Well, let's see if they let me do it. Okay, they didn't... If they have removal, they missed their window to blow me out. And they can't Violent Outburst here because they drew double island. It seems really over. They took a mole to 4, and then they just pitched double subtlety. That's so brutal. Wait, they could have sent my Skelemental back. What are you doing? All right. Don't worry about it. I don't think my opponent knows how to play. Which is fine. I'm not... Yeah, but... Yeah, that wasn't Subtlety's fault. Were they 4-0? No, you're lying. This player was never 4-0. I didn't notice, were they? That can't be right. No. At the beginning of the match, it shows you the other players. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? I guess their super aggressive mulligan strategy was working before. Not anymore. When someone said Dream Crusher earlier, I thought you were just like, because I was just hammering everyone so far, but... This deck feels pretty unstoppable. I know I've beaten it before, but right now this feels obnoxious. It's like that period where I was playing a bunch of Legacy and we just kept running into like very well-known players and like mostly just beating them. It was kind of great. Only a week ago I had 1,000 followers, already up to 1073. Feels good. I didn't doubt. I doubted a little bit. I did. I'm not afraid to tell you. I doubted. Future deck in Modern? I don't know. Hand seems gas. Like, literally perfect. Tapped Overgrown Tomb. Love it. I think I'm getting Risen Reef. Second Thunderkin wouldn't be the worst. Or Skelemental even. But I like Risen Reef against Overgrown Tomb. Maybe Voice. I want a better turn 2 play than blank Thunderkin. Voice or Mariner, actually. Mariner's good. Mariner hits any kind of removal, except for Abrupt Decay, and also discard spells. Ah, Turtle Power, I'm already there. Oh, Voidwalker. Okay, well, kind of works. Now I could Swords this by pitching Mariner. And if I stack the triggers right, I get to keep Solitude in my graveyard. They are Luristic, I think. So this is Jund with Dothy Voidwalker. If they have discard, I end up actually being kind of stranded here. With Mariner, I can make them pay 2 for it. They could immediately play Skelemental, though. I don't think I want to open myself out to getting crushed that badly. Yeah. I think I have to do this and just sort of pass and look kind of suspicious. It's going to really suck if they do have targeted discard, but at least not as bad as if I walked into them taking Skelemental. Because then they would go targeted attack. Oh, right. Yeah. It's got Shadow. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. We can still outvalue them. But I'll need to top deck into something. No, wait. If I go Solitude pitch Mariner with the discard spell in the stack, they have to discard my Skelemental, and then I get to start attacking in with it with Thunderkin. They'd have to have a pretty obnoxious hand to get me on this. That's funny. We're actually set up really nicely. They didn't have targeted discard, though. They would have played it pre-combat, right? Because we're tapped down. They would want to see if they want to activate the Dothy Voidwalker. I'm assuming this is... Nope. That is a 0/1 Tarmogoyf. Wow. Yep. That's what that is. That's wild. You don't see that every day. All right. Primal Beyond has to go on Elemental, so we'll do that. No, I know it is Terror, but it's not, right? It's actually an 0/1. Like, it's actually an 0/1, right? Like, I know it will be a 1/2, but it's actually an 0/1. We're only going to attack with Skelemental this turn because Thunderkin could, if they have fetch into Bolt or Push or whatever, Skelemental. This will have 2 power. Oh, no, I mean, usually there's a rest in peace, though, for that to happen. Okay. Good hand. Good hand. I guess they didn't have the discard spell. wasteful coin. Couldn't we evoke Solitude EOT on Walker, then play Skelemental and bring back Solitude with Awakener? No, Awakener's not big enough. With Kaheera, you can do that. But, I stacked it wrong. Sorry. Shit. Double shit. It's fine. It's they have to play a new Dothy. It's toughness based blitz, actually. We didn't want that Solitude anyway. Actually, I did, but it's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it until I have to. 3/4 Goyf. Oh no. Jeez. What a hand. Just getting beat up here. Well, they don't have enough cards yet to get back their Oh. That seems fair. Whoops. Smash. If they draw any card they can put in their graveyard, they can get Croxa back, though. I really want to put Kaheera in my hand. It doesn't actually get me any advantage, right? I mean, it saves me 3 damage. All right. I'm not going to worry about it. I need to draw land to cast it? No, I don't. I have Reflecting Pool and I have Unclaimed Territory that I set on Beast on purpose for this exact situation. If they drew a fetch land, they could have. Well, they missed pre-combat. Don't know why or how. It's okay, Blitz. I've just played against lethal Croxes so many times. The hell? Oh, they grabbed their Lurus. Sure. Good draw. Good draw. Well, what am I supposed to do here? Wait for them to cast Lurus and then go bang Endurance? But like, what does that get me? I can, if I play Kaheera, I can attack with Thunderkin, get the other Thunderkin back, and then they'll take 2. I can make them discard. Yeah, I lose the Thunderkin for that though. Endurance when Tarm blocks Thunderkin. Thunderkin lives. Oh, does it? Well, I have 2 card types. Goyf will be a 2/3. And, well, no, if I play Kaheera, yeah. Not quite. It's close, though. It's really close. I have exactly the wrong cards in my graveyard. I could play Kaheera and get through for 4 on them. I think I'm supposed to sack the Thunderkin just to get the last card of their hand. I'll also put them to 4. And then when they play Lurus next turn, I go Endurance. Oh, right. Losing Thunderkin is fine for them to discard Luris. Yeah, okay. Yeah. They're also going to 3 here. And then post-combat just play Endurance and put their graveyard away. This just makes sure that they can't Croxa this turn. And we have close to lethal in play. Plus, Endurance is bigger than Tarmogoyf right now. We'll see if it stays that way. It probably won't, but if they have a discard spell that isn't Thoughtseize, Thoughtseize would die. Opponent says interesting deck. What? It's elementals, yo. Yeah, one of main deck Endurance has been hot fire. This is a tribal deck. Well, it's just like Elementals has been around for a while, right? Still need to adjust mine to post MH2. Turtle Power MTG, who gave me this list, is here. This is what you see there is almost what we're playing. It's very close. Let's play Endurances. I think they're gonna go Graveyard Hate, so Vesperlark can go. Yeah. 3 Fury, how have they been? When I drew one, it was fine. We killed an Asmora and Omar Dodika Dice into Kuldakar. So, fine. Nothing special with Fury yet, but it's just generally like a good, just reasonable card. Chalice on 1 seems good here. I don't know about that. I don't know that I want Chalice. They seem to have a good number of 2s. Also, they've got trophies and stuff. I think I just want to like crush them with value. Then we go 1 Aether Vial out even on the draw. Yeah, Chalice on the draw is just... And like the really crappy thing is they're playing turn 1 discard too. So like sometimes they're like, Thoughtseize you. Oh, I see your Chalice there. Let me take something else. Make sure to fire off my 1-drops. And like, yeah, they can draw into 1-drops, but like, I don't know. They have enough. I think they have enough outs. Maybe playing Kolaghan's Command. Haven't been high on Fury when I saw it. What has it been doing well on? They probably feel sad saying goodbye to Smoke Braider Soulstoke. I don't like Smoke Braider much at all. Every time I see the Elementals deck and they play Smoke Braider, I'm like, oh, thank God. Not something actually threatening. And Chalice can be a double-edged sword. Not in this deck. You've got a Cavern of Souls and Aether Vials. You don't give a crap. They're going to take Thunderkin, I think. Thunderkin or Risen Reef, I'm not sure. But in most of the tribal decks you're going to see Retro Wizard King, Chalice is not normally a problem because of Aether Vial. And then Cavern of Souls, you can force your creatures through the Chalice. So, normally not a problem. Hey, look, they took the card. Well, one of the 2 cards. I said they might. Fury. Oh, I see. Yeah, Blood Moon's definitely going to be a problem. More discard. Very well. Goodbye, Risen Reef. I would assume. Takes Mariner. They're just trying to strand me, huh? All right. I respect that. 23 land deck, though. Stamping Grounds. Ignoble Hierarch. That was unexpected. Against my fury, you say? Okay, well. Nobody ever said the opponent wasn't brave. Is this our first game loss to the ignoblest of defeats? I think they're also putting Lurrus in their hand this turn. I'm assuming they take my Endurance. Put Lurrus in their hand. Then they have Lurrus with Bauble. But they can't really leave the Fury. Thanks to the fall there, Nathan Wind. And Zilzin. They took the Fury. No, alright, that's fair.
But my mom says
I can't pitch for Solitude, so we gotta draw land here. We gotta hit or we're in trouble. Maybe. Nope. Thunderkin wouldn't have done anything, right? Am I wrong? Does Thunderkin do anything here? No. All right. I could evoke Endurance when they Lurrus. No, they never took the Reef. I thought they would, but they didn't. I want a Flamekin for like Voice of Resurgence or something, just to have something to play next turn. Could also pitch it for... There's no way denying my potential land draw is correct. I don't think I'm supposed to evoke for Endurance. I think I'm supposed to just hope that I hit a land. Sure, but like if we had ever hit a land drop, then it would have made a lot of what they did kind of foolish. Thinking for Fury. Yeah, that's what I should have done. That's a card I didn't think of. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely should have done that. That's on me. I just was like kind of in a headspace where I'm like, I don't want to go get another... Man. All right, well, I made the punt last turn. Let's not make the punt again. Next turn we get to evoke the Fury and play Voice of Resurgence in theory, so maybe it'll be okay. Yeah, I definitely goofed this game at that point. And then other than that, I haven't really gotten to make any decisions. Four draw steps, and I haven't hit my third land. Or an Aether Vial, which would have been acceptable as well. There's the bubble. You failed to find hit the Lurrus with Solitude. Yeah, I think killing the ignoble as well is just too tantalizing for me. Then hope for a land drop. Well, then why would I play the Flamekin though? Right? Like I just wouldn't. Saving the Solitude for like a Goyf feels okay. All right. Take that, Goyf. Ping. I think I'm going high risk, high reward playing the voice here. Just hoping to get the land finally next turn. Maybe get to play Risen Reef, then chump block, get another trigger. I can chump with Flamekin this turn. Try attacking and get them by evoking endurance. Oh, but that works if they attack too, right? And then if shit. Yeah. All right. Well, that's fine. Chump block with Flamekin this turn. Sure. So I want land into Thunderkin. Ugh. Ah! What? Bad timing, friend. There's not. I can get Flamekin. That's it. Ah, why? All right, it's fine. I mean, I guess I play it, and I guess I get Flamekin. No, because then I have to attack into. Well, the only thing that kill it is Ragavan. All right, that's fine. They probably won't trade the Ragavan for it. They might. We'll see. So annoying. Like I can't. Yeah, like we just can't draw any lands. If I had lands any time earlier, it would have been fine. Can I get anything that's like remotely useful? So white creatures is pretty much the best thing to get. Oh, Fury again, but I don't have another red card. So Voidwalker also kill it. I'm not up to date. What do you mean kill it? Just kill what is my question? The Thunderkin. Oh, it has shadow. It can't block. Yeah. Yeah. Shadow creatures can only interact with other shadow creatures. Yeah. They do trade the Ragavan. Okay. Push. Nazis. Fatal push. So I have Swords to Plowshares. Then they get to keep it. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know that I can come back from this. But letting them attack here was good because then it saves me a point of damage. Not that it's likely to matter. So let's see if I can do this right this time. So in theory, what I want, yeah, evoke on the bottom, and then we target. Guess I'm basically on the same clock no matter what. Yeah, they could cast our Thunderkin. I was worried about it. I actually looked at their graveyard. I was like, oh, wait, they don't have any elementals. Good. Oh. Oh, good. Land and scoop. The classic. Thanks, deck. Thank you. That's right where I wanted that. No, we lost a game. We lost a game. All right, looking at their deck, let's bring in these chalices for show on the play. I'm not having any more of that all discard shit. Think I want vials out? Just a low. I mean, it would have been good that game, obviously, but maybe one Harbinger. So I only have 4 caverns. Seems fine. Let's get him. Loses to not having enough mana in play. Boards out all the rest of the Aether Vials. I seem like a smart human to me. Clearly, I know what I'm doing with my life. Oh yeah, I mean, if you hit an Emrakul, right? Free Emrakul. Like, there's definitely some situations where you use it. Yeah. Hmm. Maybe I'm not as smart as I think I am. Or well, we'll see. They could have turn 1 discard, and then all of a sudden the plan is at least semi-diffused. All right, deck. We want the hype stuff off the top, non-stop. Give me the good stuff. Hot fire. Play a Tarmogoyf. Play an Ignoble Hierarch and a Monkey. Whatever you want. Dothy Voidwalker, also acceptable. Baubles themselves. Should see a fetch land here. They must have drawn the bauble. They would have bobbled me. Andy awkward. Looking a little awkward over there. They must have a non-obvious line. Like something where they're like, oh, I want to do this, but what if blank? Slivers have almost everything. There's even a hate sliver. The one that's Juzam Jin. I think it's just called Juzam Sliver. But you play it against sliver decks. Croxa. Alright, I'll take 3. There's even an Eldrazi sliver? Is there really? People start getting into Sanctifier Encore. Croxus might go in the bulk binder. I mean, you think so? How many, like, I don't know. Bolts the Risen Reef. Okay. Ragavan. Shit. And they steal. Skelemental. Gosh. Well, Chalice locks out the Ragavan. Oh, they have 3 cards in hand? There's no way I don't Chalice. Oh, you meant Sliv Mizzet? Okay, Sliv Mizzet doesn't count in my opinion. Yeah, but they'll almost definitely be able to play Croxa if I Skelemental them. I don't have an out for that, which is frustrating. Chalice likely blocks that out. And then I have more time. So this counters Ragavan even if they dash it. If they have like K-Com or Trophy and the Ragavan, that's on me. Bobble, sure. This time they bobble me. If they can get their Ragavan through, they know what they're going to get. Skelemental's actually a funny flip because they could have played it post-combat, but it wouldn't have helped them. Crap! Ah! Damn it. Well, here comes Croxa. I guess they're close to dead. So if I grab Skelemental, they might just have to trade the Croxa for it. Good old basic forest. No, they have the ignoble hierarch, dude. They're covered. Yeah, I know. It's like because they had the Ragavan, they got the 1 extra mana that one turn. I think I discard Elemental here. Just play Double Voice and hope we draw something to deal with this. It's not easy, though. Damn it. Yeah. The classic just nonstop misfortune against random Jund. Oh well. Remember when Voice was a busted card? I don't actually. I never was playing Magic during any era in which Voice was busted. Yeah. I mean, voice tokens just because they were in so few products. Just grabbing Luris? Shoot. What? Ugh. Okay, Chalice was probably a bad pick here. It seemed like it was going to be good because their specific draw in game 2 was so, yeah. So centered around the 1-drops, but this is like, I don't know. This is definitely part of the balancing act of trying to play one of these tribal decks with this kind of sideboard plan. You got to know what you're doing. I don't know that I did. Or maybe this is just what happens sometimes. I don't know. I haven't played it enough. Maybe Chalice was supposed to be really good there and just isn't sometimes. Still, we got a game. We got the first game too, where they like had a lot of stuff going on. Like they pushed, they trophied, they had all sorts of good stuff. 2 and 3 is just like discard in the wrong spots all of a sudden. Bought Voice for 50 euros. Yikes. I think I'm going to mulligan this hand. No, but like sacking the canyon barely matters because if I don't find something that I play that turn turtle power, then I just discard it to the Croxa. I'm keeping this very speculative hand. I don't want to mull to 5. Like we've got a lot of high value cards to draw into. Also, Fury and or Solitude should be able to bridge us. Maybe not though. We're experiencing the other half of this deck now. The hell? Oh my. Well, I don't have to take damage for that. That's kind of great. I know. Whatever shall we do? Well, to be fair, since they're playing red, like they may have the ability to destroy Chalice or Vial. I just love that they did it with Goose. Like, what's going on here? Goose Gang. Goose Gang, baby. Goose Gang. Aha. Now we see the reason. Opponent's on Spice Patrol. Yeah. I think we're just good here. If they start to go to make like a crazy amount of tokens, we can swords the manufactor. Oh, that's a way to do it. Reckless Fireweaver. Oh, they're not just gonna make a food, they're gonna play a goose? Alright. Trigger. Now we're gonna swords the manufactor. Take 1 damage. Oh, I should have put Kaheera in my hand. Yeah. No bolt. I sure am, Liz. That's going great. Tearing up with some elementals. Yeah, I should have put Kaheera in my hand. I thought I couldn't because of the Ziggurats, but... Zap. Yeah, it's a zap. Oh, sure. I guess I'm taking 3. Sure. Yeah, I missed putting Kaheera in my hand because I thought the Ziggurats couldn't do it, but I forgot that they can. Now. Do that. It's fine, though. Yeah. There are no Ziggurats here. Only Zul. Only mountains. So they've got 3, 4, 5 damage here. It's getting close. Yeah, they're technically they're non-basic mountains with fancy pants names. All right. What is the last card in your hand? Doesn't play it. Hopefully it's not removable. Yes, please. Oh, yeah. Sick. Risen Reef already doing its thing. Each opponent doesn't target. How broken. Not acceptable. I want a do-over. By the way, hard casting Fury seems a little good. Wow. Nice value, opponent. Let me show you the meaning. Let me show you the meaning of value. Ain't no party like a Risen Reef party because a Risen Reef party stops when everybody's dead. Can you link your latest masterpiece? Of course you can, Liz. Yeah, the one I always used to use at work was ain't no party like a Rakdos party because a Rakdos party stops when everybody's dead. Which I enjoyed. What am I killing here? Just the geese? I think it's just the geese. Makes the most sense to me. I don't really care about this Magus. It hasn't done anything to me. She kept the other vial on 3? Well, I wanted to get one up to 5 for the... for all the evoke elementals. Fire Weaver and Ignoble? No, I want to take out the 2 geese, I think. I think I like what it did. Ooh. Hear the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. See his face as it stops 1 of 3. You could have put in Reef with the 1 you were about to tick up to 4 with the trigger on the stack. True. True. Yes. Agreed. Agreed. I am tired and I am not optimally sequencing this frequently. 4 Grists, eh? And there's no lands in your deck, you say. Oh, sorry, there's Dryad Arbors. Oh, it's an oops deck. Interesting. Yeah. No, I already mentioned or at least I meant to mention that in the deck tech. So, yes. No. Oops, all insects. Okay. Wow. That's gross.
That's so ratchet.
So, Fury again, I think. And I can get a Thunderkin too, because I've got Solitude in my graveyard and Kaheera in my hand. I like it. Oops. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm fine. Jesus. I don't know. Get another Risen Reef. So, Thunderkin, draw the Risen Reef. Yo, dog, I hear you like Risen Reefs. Put a Risen Reef in your Risen Reef. Do you like my value, opponent? Do you like it? Do you see? Do you see? Oh, I'm not putting in Kaheera now? You know what? You know what? I was gonna do so many things, but I guess I'll have to make do. Yeah, I missequenced somewhere along the way here. I'm not gonna worry about it. 2 and 2. Whee! Would you like to group lock my Mariner? Oh, you don't think I'll do it, opponent? I will exile my Kaheera so fast. No, I won't. It's fine. I meant to vial in the Kaheera and then exile if you're. I'm tired, man. I could have optimized that better. I don't think I could possibly lose at this point. Even if they're playing upheaval, they can't get to it. I can't cast Kaheera because. Oh no, the Magus is dead now. Well, that's fine. Okay, I have swords here if I need it. Take 1. All right. Oh, sorry, 2. Okay. So let's just do this first so I don't miss it again. Drop in Kaheera. Cool. Solitude. On game 3. How much can I dome them for is the question. I'm not going to try to maximize it. I think I can just kill them. Client's huffing a bit, so I kind of want to... I was told by an opponent my deck was interesting. Which I thought was a lovely compliment and nothing else. There they go. They are now conceding. We all know you get to kill. How much damage have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I could have played at least 2 more elementals, so like 13. It's pretty good. Pretty good deck. Not gonna lie. Little thrilled. Fury has double strike. It does. I was just talking with the Omnath. I wasn't talking about any combat damage. I was just talking about the Omnath. Just play Omnath and shoot them in the face for like 14. No, come back. I was gonna do so much more. There was time now. Just 1 Pithing Needle in, I think. 1 Endurance out. Seems okay. I didn't see... Oh, I guess I could have Foundation Breaker to kill the manufacturers. I don't think I need all 4, though. Three is probably okay. And then... soon enough, Merrywinter, because that whole industry's opening up. It just depends on when they call me up. Just depends. Oh, voice is not going to be that good here. It's actually not a great Mariner matchup. You're probably right. Okay, so I don't think I'm playing Flamekin Harbinger on 1 because I would like to draw land. Although if they... Well, no, we have out for Magus again. Oh, I did not look carefully enough at the 2 lands I have here. I think we're just going to draw what we need and be fine. That's... Yep, that's my plan. Cavern off the top would be good. Not anymore, though. Maybe this time. Yep, that's the opponent's line. Primal Beyond. Folks, we got this son of a bitch. Shuffler loves a good brew. You're not wrong. Oh, and then I could Flamekin for Fury if they have another one. Hey, they have another one. What can I do about that? I could play Flamekin, but for what? Based Shuffler. Fury? Maybe. Seems like it could be a plan. Uh-oh. Send in the clowns. Double Magus. Oh my god. That was a hit. That is moderately terrifying. I mean, I get to kill one of them with the Fury. So, less. But I agree. I'm very tempted, honestly, to just kill both trackers. Because that's who I am. Oh, yeah. You know what? I had specifically not played this, and I was thinking of mentioning it before, and I didn't. Yeah. So what I did there was a mistake, and the way in which that was a mistake was if you play Unclaimed Territory, yeah, if you play Unclaimed Territory or Cavern of Souls or any of the things that say as they enter the battlefield, choose a creature type, you then underneath a Blood Moon. You can't choose the creature type when you're playing it, so you don't get to, and then it's in play, and because it has no chosen creature type, you never get to. So yeah, I made a mistake there. I intentionally sequenced it last against the Blood Moon, Magus the Moon, but because it was the turn that I was gonna kill it, I just punted and just played it in the wrong place. So yeah, don't do that. Don't do what Donnie don't does. They could have made this clearer. Color-wise, we're okay. So it's not really a problem, but yes, that was a mistake. You are all, everyone who saw it is correct. Yeah, Zilzin, I definitely was aware of it even before you said anything, but I just tired. This is hour 7 of the stream, which happens at the end of my day. So goose, clue, food, objects. But they're not playing Gingerbread Cabin. Someone mentioned that they're like, oh, they're cut off from Cabin when they did Thing X, and it's like, well, they're not playing Cabin clearly because their mana base. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's just not. I mean, it's not currently relevant, although it easily could be, and then I'll be sorry that I did that. I think I chump block with Flamekin. If I pick up a Thunderkin, then I have something to get back that's like very valuable. Preventing 4 damage is fine too. You know, if you're into that. I don't know. I guess. Take it or leave it. I wow. That. Wow, thanks, Deck. No problem. No, I would not like to reveal that right now. Oh my god, that was not an okay thing to happen. Good goddamn. So that on the bottom. What would I like to draw now? Fury seems good. I choose you, Fury. Wow. That's just fantastic. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. They saw me put this in my hand, right? Alright. I don't know what you want me to do here, opponent. I don't know what you want me to do here. Fury, Fury, Fury. Oh my god. Risen Reef making the world go round over here. It's a good time. It's a good time. Okay. They get the cocoa. Lonus Manufacturer? Something impressive? Hey, I can call their shots too. That's cool. Okay, now I want a steak and a hold on. Sack of food for green mana. Make one of each thing. Oh! Where's that going? Oh, it's Thunderkin. Fair. Fair. Sorry, what did you want to kill? Is there anything in particular that you wanted to kill, opponent? Bruh. Bruh. Too much. Deck, you're not supposed to make it look this obvious. Whitelisted streamer. Casting Foundation Breaker. I'm into it. I'm into it. MTGO Premium. It's the only place I want to be. No. Yes. No. I think I gotta just get another Risen Reef. Just have the backup. Sure. Yeah. Oh, Gizlo. $1 million tournaments. No. Small indie company. Can't keep up with something like Valve. Which, to be fair. But Valve did the International one it was about a decade ago? Maybe 11 years ago? To launch Dota 2? And they did it every single year, and the prize pool just kept going up. It's like 6 million by the third, fourth year. Yeah, I think Valve does make way more money, but like... No. We said 1 million doll hairs. It's in the fine print. Check it. Huh. Well, I'll be goddamned. 1 million doll hairs. It's right there. Yeah, Valve. Well, and I mean, when they made the commitment to be a top 5 esport, which I don't actually remember them ever trying to do, Dota 1 was already a popular game without like any kind of, you know, good reason to be. Other than the fact that it was just a good game. Saw Crokies had a tweet today where they're like, they need to start pushing Magic in a way that they make it more exciting, like the top esports it's trying to be like. And it's like, dude, stop it. You can't do that to Magic. It's not going to work. You cannot make this game like gamer exciting. It's not going to happen. Stop it. You can't do it. It cannot be done. Should have technically put the land in hand so you could make the land draw for the turn in case you drew more elementals. Yes. Or play an Aether Vial, right? We could still do that on one of these. So I think we go draw. Draw, Harbinger. I want to put another white card in my hand because I don't want to pitch Kaheera. Yeah, they can backpedal on anything except for the reserve list. The one thing that, like, probably would bring more joy to more people. Oh, but we're legally culpable at that point. Oh, they're going to steal... They're going to steal the Mariner I put on top with Lonus. All right, well, now I gotta evoke Solitude. And then I get to get the Mariner back. They'll get something, maybe. But I want to swords this tracker before any of that happens. I just wanted to find a white card Gizlo, because my intention was to pitch the white card that wasn't Kaheera. But then I pulled the Strifo and just exiled my companion to pay for the wall. Anyway, I do not think that Magic in almost any form will ever be a esport of any kind. Unless you consider chess to be an esport. They got my Pithing Needle. Fair. That's funny. Lotus with Tireless Tracker is kind of hot. That, so we go no. Neat. Okay, now we resolve the attack. But you just can't make, like, Magic is not an action game. It's not. It's turn-based. It's like chess, but with even more interaction on every turn. And that's okay. Not meant to be that exciting. Was not designed for that kind of excitement. Mimic a goose. Wow, that's the third most expensive goose I've ever seen. Oh. Did chat die? Says my bitrate's good, but Magic Online's still going. Oh, I'm back. Apparently chat is back. They chose Aether Vial. Sure. Now screaming into the void. I'm sure you guys were screaming at each other. I just couldn't see it. Another Risen Reef, eh? I'll take it. Will I? No, I kind of want to get a Skelemental going. Just to get more damage. No, I should play Voice. This mana can't play a Risen Reef. That was a mistap. But it can play a Skelemental. Oh, and that's good. Nope. Go team. Triggers. Bottom, top. Wow. Deck has 4 Skelementals in it. Yep. Look at the card. Look at the card! How many times did this Harbinger find something for us? A lot. We don't pay this Harbinger enough. We really do not. Yeah. Hardest working Harbinger in the modern format. Opponents working hard too. They're staying in this one. They're not ready to go down. I mean, good for them. Share the load. They cracked their clue. It's all over, people. Could I have Furied there? I could. Yeah. I just don't care anymore, Merrywinter. I feel like I've already, yeah, they just conceded there. Like, I just felt like I'd done enough. It's funny. So the other day, Firefox vomited up an article to me, as it does. And this one is about disrespectful home runs in baseball, which has to be one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard of in an actual professional sport. Apparently a long-standing tradition of a sort of like unspoken mercy rule, which is completely ridiculous to me. Do they not have, like in football, the amount you win by matters? Does that not exist in baseball? I guess it doesn't. But then don't people really care about their averages and crap? But I guess you just swing to hit and not for the home run. I don't know. That just makes no sense to me. It's so confusing. It felt like a home run. It does in Wii Sports. Matters for betting, but not the sport. Got it. Okay. I've been over 100 viewers for a couple hours now. Yeah, it's great. Big fan. I'm not going to say that's why I did this league, but it's definitely why I did this league.
Compadres,
that and the money.
It is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the
Thanks
start of the rainy
Blob,
season.
Fish
And
XL,
remember,
and Damn
a
the Doodle.
shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya. Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season. And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
All right. On the draw. Final match of the evening. Yep. Hand is fine. Not perfect. Not bad. Spire Bluff. Oh no. We found the fun police. Get on the ground! Get on the goddamn ground! About to go absolutely elemental. Love it. All right, opponent. I compel you to tap out. Last match of the day, yeah. I've been on for 7.5 hours? 7.5 hours. So, and it is 3:23 a.m. where I am. Oh, I was really hoping that they would tap out. So I guess they know Fury. I just play Mariner here. I mean, I could Fury to like mostly guarantee one of these dies. Yeah. Well, Jellybean actually pretty mediocre, right? This is not perhaps the Jellybean you think it is. This is the elemental tribal one. It's not gonna do a lot of damage in theory. Yeah, no blocks. The honest Jellybean. You should respect him. That's funny. Give me a good one. It's not the worst one. Yeah. Well, it's like, and even if they do tap out, the problem is like, it doesn't. Even if they tap out, I kind of don't want to go 2-2 split on the Fury. Sorry, I'm supposed to play this Harbinger this turn. Get Risen Reef, I guess? Does that make sense? No. But I don't know what does make sense to get. Take a look. It's in a book, reading Rainbow. Double Fury. Yeah, I think Reef. Yeah. Iteration. Yikes! And here comes the death. Triple dork draw. It's gonna be a tough one. Awakener is the next one. This is true. These are facts. Like, Harbinger going to die this turn. I put in Thunderkin at end step. Then I put in Risen Reef on the turn. Can attack and get back to Flamekin. Then play Jellybean post combat and deal like 4 damage. I don't know where that gets me, but I mean, you put in Awakener, you can't Fury. I mean, I'm gonna draw a bunch of cards. That Fury is not. We'll see. Fury doesn't mean that much in this matchup. If they tap out, maybe. But Fury's really lackluster. Okay, they literally can't resolve a spell on my creatures or me. So like their best bet right now is like Opt, which is kind of great. Well, Dart was from Judgment, right? Like Dart is an ancient card. It was not meant to be played with any of the things it is now being played with. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. I wanted whatever the other card is on top. Oh, also that works. Okay, so what do I want on top for next turn? I have 5 mana. Let's get Source of Plowshares. Yeah? Think so. Okay. I could even play the Fury this turn if I want. Actually, I'm going to blow away 2 of their creatures here. Your Soul Scar Mage takes 5. Seems solid, dude. That's tremendous. Thank you for that. Fury. 2 for 1 myself. Well, 1 for 1 myself to deal 4 damage to your Swiss Bear. I guess. Because Taylor's gotta be a diva about it. She's not gonna shake this one off though. Okay. Your go. How'd I do? Good? I feel like good. Wait, what? Didn't I? Whenever a land enters the battlefield. I thought the second trigger was for whenever an elemental enters the battlefield. Don't ask me why. Vapor Snag? What's going on here? Attack. Chump with Jelly Bean? He seems pretty lackluster. Guess this kind of gives them the ability to more like easily kill multiple creatures. Lightning Bolt on Mariner. Okay. Oh, and then they could have Lava Dart? That's not that good though. It's Benno! Thanks for that. And your bad puns are very welcome here, so don't even trip, dog. So now they can target my shit. I think preserving a bit of life total was fine there. Like, even if they have Lava Dart here, they can only kill Risen Reef or Thunderkin, but not both. It's pretty hot. I am a fan. Okay, so this vial is not going to move. I'm just going to leave that where it is. Lava Dart support group. Okay. Here's Johnny! Oh, you jerk. Sure. Gonna flash it back on the Skelemental? That's fine. This is probably a mistake. I don't think I can die. Yeah. Yep. Oh, it's a good card, though. It's a very good card. Vialed in the Skelemental. I knew there was something I was missing. I was thinking that I wanted to hit the land and pick up Kaheera. And then Vial in the Kaheera. But I was counting on getting like 3 Risen Reef triggers there, which obviously I didn't. Yeah. I think I'm okay to take 2. Yeah. Because Endurance would just get eaten. Lava Dart. To the dome? That's scary. Oh, they don't have a mountain. Oh, yeah. Okay. But I've got the swords. So this is fine. I also get to put their Lavadar on the bottom. Should have put Kaheera in my hand first? Why? Yeah, then I wouldn't be able to cast the Elemental, so I'm not... Are they playing Bauble in Prowess again? So they must be playing the Channeler. So I didn't notice it before. No. That's fine. Yes. Okay. I can knock their hand out here. That's pretty good. I got a 6 for this. They are not going to have a hand. And I had words. They're not going to have a hand. They don't have any mountains. And if they crack the Fiery Islet, they basically, they can't have Bolt. That's all the words I needed to say. They cannot have Bolt, so we should be good to go. And I think they've conceded. Yeah. No, I mean, on top of having the 3/2 creature with lifelink, right? But the concern was if they could just have Bolt, but they couldn't. And Lava Dart doesn't do that much when they don't have a mountain. Stealing game 1 is so huge, because that is going to be a thing that happens. I know we don't like it on the draw, but I think it's just way too important. Omnath was kind of okay there when I had him, but otherwise, I think it's not something I'm supposed to be holding on to. And I guess I'll cut a Skelemental. 1 toughness seems like a deal breaker. Feel like I should have more endurances in here, but like, what am I doing? Sideboarding out Skelementals? Yeah, it probably is, Gizlo. I'm just I just don't know what to take out, right? Like, it's kind of... Cut 2 Skelementals and a Reef. Yeah, I guess leaving 1 Skelemental makes sense. And then Reef also has 1 toughness. Yeah. That's probably correct. This deck has a lot of moving pieces. It's actually really crunchy. I like it. I like it. Oh man, there's gonna be construction tomorrow. I really hope they don't have their... God, I swear it's like a drill with water or something. It's awful. God, it's so loud. Yep. The only way this could be better is if we flip it to the Chalice, but I'll keep it. Okay. So I kind of get the guarantee that I draw exactly what I want from here. So I think Mariner is probably where I want to go first, because it makes everything awkward for them. Sorry to have Solitude. Probably just chump block. Then if I want to set up my next draw, I can put in Thunderkin and attack. Jesus. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I didn't have a Chalice draw, huh? I think I would better... Oh, yeah. I love snow. I love the snow theme so much. Astrolabe didn't do anything wrong. I agree. It was used for evil things. It's not its fault. Is subtlety not included because it's trash? I didn't say those words, but I believe that is the case, yes. It's not the worst card, but it definitely seems to be the... Yeah, go. Well, Endurance is apparently just a house in Legacy. They can play the Mountain, but they can't bolt or dart anything here. How does it feel, Prowess deck? See. Block here. Am I supposed to pitch now? I think so. Yeah, I think so. So put in Thunderkin, attack with Thunderkin, get back Flamekin, put something for 2 on top because I want to play Thunderkin plus the other card next turn, which is probably second Mariner. Or backup Awakener. One drop per Reef plus spell. Yeah, I guess the way I sequence this out, I was supposed to play the Reef this turn, and then all right, I got myself turned around. Yeah, you're right. That's what we were supposed to do. It's actually not that good. Flamekin for Flamekin's bad. I mean, I have a reason to do it. Hopefully it works out. I don't see myself dying this turn. I don't know. It's not a great spot. Unholy Heat. Shocking my Awakener. You get it. Flamekin for Flamekin, it's bad, but it's not that bad on this board. That's a problem. Now we're probably dead next turn. I mean, if we don't die this turn, we're in good shape. I guess I should have just let the Reef trigger resolve first, because it could have gotten me another land that would be untapped next turn. Yeah, probably. Well, we'll just see how well they can use their mana. Spire Bluff first seems like a punt. A broad A. On Mariner. That's not good. So now if they have bolts, I'm not dead. Close. Lavadar might kill me. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Lavadar would be exact. Exact. They're tanking. Bolt's not good enough. Bolt's 5 damage, Lavadar to 6. Bolt, we got a 1. It's got to be Dart. Oh, no. It's Bolt. Oh, no. I miscounted. Nope, just miscounted. My bad. No. I miscounted. We're dead. It's okay. We'll draw Chalice in game 3 and just crush them. Although they had a Braid this game, which is concerning. Like, they knew? I mean, I'm still gonna do it. I just don't feel as confident about it. Let's go, team. It's just so damn impossible to kill any of their creatures. Obviously, I did multiple times, and it's like, every single one just takes so much. Is 0 Vial really correct? I know it clashes with Chalice. Vial into Chalice seems really no. I mean, I understand that. I don't know how to sideboard these decks perfectly. I don't know how you're exactly supposed to sideboard when you go into Chalice. I don't know. Yeah, you're probably correct, but I'm not sure. But I don't know. Yeah, you're not wrong. Put him most to 6. Maybe we go Mariner into Chalice. We'll see. Most of 5. Okay. I just feel like cutting so much action from this deck is hard for me to understand like how I'm supposed to do that and not just run into like a bunch of air where you like draw Chalice into Vial and not enough creatures and you just kind of peter out that way and die. Okay, they just straight up no turn 1 play. So I'm assuming this is turn 2 Manamorphose into something. I mean, they did mull to 5, but I'm going to go Mariner here because it protects the Vial. If they have Manamorphose into Stormwing and then a Braid immediately, then that's on me. Alternatively, if they tap out here, we can Skelemental them and then play the Chalice afterwards when they're on lower resources. They haven't actually played a spell yet. The concern to me is just the balancing act. And I know Vial on the play in game 3 in this kind of matchup is like, eh. It's fine, but it's not necessary. And you will hit hands that are like double Vial. And it's like, well, you can't play that. Like, you can't play that hand in this matchup. Or maybe you can. Sometimes you can. It depends. Unholy Heat. You did all that for that. You got it. So they were trying to draw the Stormwing there. Yeah, we just go Skelemental this turn, Voice Chalice next turn. I guess this could go badly but it's much more mana efficient. Bone him. I think also this sets up for potential Thunderkin. Yeah, exactly. Taking 2 cards away is just too huge. They were on 3 cards in hand, but they hit a bobble. Like, they had a bobble coming. But yeah. Using the opening for Skelemental is so good. And now that, like, Skelemental happened, they had a Kozilek's Return in hand. And a Lavadart. Now that Skelemental is in play... Pointless damage there when you had the Ziggurat? It wasn't pointless. You can't... This doesn't tap for colorless. Oh, Ziggurat in hand. I guess I was worried about the next turn with the voice and all that. You're probably right. You're definitely right. It's gonna be 2nd point of damage this turn, so it builds up quickly. It's really not something that I should be so laissez-faire about. Yeah. That's what I'm saying is like if I was more experienced, I would have noticed that I didn't have to do it and didn't have to have a problem with doing it. Okay. We have 3 card types for Dragon Rage. But we have all the endurances in. Expressive Iteration. Rats. But next turn I have Solitude, so we should be okay. It's turn 4 and I'm at 18. I think we'll be fine. Okay. They booted it up. Oh. Well. I don't really think I have a choice here. I'll put you on empty. Well, close. There are 3 cards in hand. Let's go! They could play their Lavadart. Yes, they could. Yes, they could. Oh, I tapped wrong. Now I can't grab my Kaheera. But I probably didn't want to take the damage from the double. They've conceded. So 4-1 league. Good goddamn. That was sweet. Sweet awesomeness. Yeah. We had great viewership the whole time. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Managed to stream all the way through my good friend Freak You Nasty stream. But we just had a fantastic time playing 5-color elementals. So thank you so much for the suggestion. Thanks for the donation. New friend, whose name I can't remember because I'm really wiped out. Tribal Suggester, recent sub. Why am I so tired? Not Red Face Menace. Not Edsy. Retro Wizard King, thank you for the sub that pushed us in the direction of the tribal deck, and thank you so much, Turtle, for the awesome list. Yeah, I don't know what you would change about this deck. I know you were saying something about 4-color Omnath with a fetch mana base. That certainly could be really good, especially if more burn and Prowess comes in. Although Mariner was a rock star against Prowess there, for sure. So yeah, and then the pitch elementals, oh my god, they were so good. And then when you have a Risen Reef in play, they trigger that too. That's crazy. We never actually set up for Thunderkin Awakener getting back Solitude over and over and over again. I tried to. One game it was pointless. That game I was trying at the end there, but I mistapped my mana because of Ancient Ziggurat. So it's definitely something you need to be more careful about. There's lots of mana management, color management stuff that you definitely want to be super aware of if you're playing this deck. Yeah, it's really important. But yeah, fantastic deck. Good choice for crushing through leagues, and fantastic flex slots all over the place with techie sideboard cards, etc. Alpine Moon, of course, very useful against Urza's Sagas. Just wipe them all out. You could play an extra one of those instead of this Pithing Needle. It's obviously an okay choice. It also helps you against Tron. With all that out of the way, my goodness gracious, I am wiped out. So I'm going straight to sleep. But thanks everyone for hanging out here, making this a hugely successful stream of mine. One of the best in a little while. That wasn't a challenge. I will be back tomorrow. So I will see you all then. And probably doing the challenge on Saturday. Sunday, I'm not sure. I'm definitely not running the challenge because I think I'm recording my podcast. But I'll probably be on Sunday evening. And then take Monday off as per usual. Anyway, sending you all over to Cherry X-Man, so enjoy.
Yeah, we'll go with confinement. Boom. We have 2 draws because we have the canopy as well.